How's it going today? Hopefully you guys are doing well today. This is what? April Fools, right? You guys have probably been seeing all sorts of stuff on Twitter and YouTube, huh? All sorts of stuff. All people are just having a field day with today, April 1st. Now I've been doing videos. The music is too loud. Lately, talking about alt season, and I was extremely excited. Even just like even a few days ago, and then I found something out. Something out that made me want to actually stabilize. Just go. I mean, I made the biggest move because of what I found out. And I just wanted to warn you guys here. Sorry, here. Let me get the chat up real quick. There's a lot of people here, like from the get-go. So I just wanted to warn you guys, you know. Okay. One sec. A lot of people don't know this, what I'm about to tell you. So, you know, you can be thankful that I'm telling you this, okay? It sucks. It really sucks. It's not something that I wanted to hear. I did not want to hear this. I didn't want to hear this. I got a call. I got a call today. And it was from someone that I respect a lot. And, you know, I don't know. I've actually known them quite a while. But what I heard was, and then I just had to go. I had to move into cash. I had to move it into cash. I had to move it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Well, you can press the thumbs down. I don't mind. That's more attention on my channel. You can just sell all your stocks too. Oh, your stacks. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, listen to what I have to say. It was crazy what I heard. It was really crazy, actually. Sorry, guys. It's just my mind is still trying to process what I heard on the phone. And, you know, like I said, this is someone I respect. I've known them for a while. And what I heard was just not good. Not good. It actually kind of scared me into stabilizing, putting pretty much all my crypto into USDC, not USD, but USDC. I'd rather be in, you know, at least, you know, a stable coin instead of cash, you know. So anyways, so what I want to tell you, let me just tell you, I'll just tell you. What I heard on the phone, I've been lied to. All right, I've been lied to for a while now about something, and what it is that they always told me I had a 130 IQ. This is from, yeah, I mean, they told me I had a 130 IQ. I just found out that they actually, my parents paid off the people who were administrating the test, and now I just found this out. I only have a 65 IQ, and so that was very disturbing to me. And I figured, since I have such a low IQ, it was really crazy. I don't know why they would do that. They were actually trying to make me more confident when I was a kid, I guess. Apparently, that's what I'm hearing. And this was from a family member that I've known for a while. And you know what? So when I heard that, I was devastated. And I said, you know what? what could I do to actually be my true self now at this point, since it's been a lie the whole time? What could I do to actually be the true, my true self? I've been living a lie my whole life. I thought I was high IQ. Turns out I'm low IQ. So you know what? I said, I wanna be myself, and so I sold all my damn crypto into U.S.D. April Fools, guys. Come on now. April Fools, no, don't go sell your crypto. Don't sell. April Fools, come on now. But if I was low IQ, I probably would, right? I mean, that's what I would do if I was low IQ. Do you know what I'm saying? A mob interview? Hey, bro, it's April Fools. That's the one free pass I get throughout the year. That's it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I had everyone's doing it anyways. I had to be a sheep today. Yeah, that's what I was planning. I was trying to scare y'all. Now, I hope no one went and sold because of that. Now, if you're not in like the U.S., you might not understand April Fools. I don't know. It's a day every year. One day, it's April 1st, where everyone just plays pranks on each other, and it's just easy in the crypto space and easy on YouTube, so easy. So anyways, now if you did go to sell because of the freaking thumbnail, maybe you shouldn't be in crypto. Oh yeah, Elon Musk joined Ripple. Okay. Sorry guys. Okay, I had to just do something. Why not? I know it's kind of. Now look, if you freaking went and sold because of what I said, and that's a lesson though. I mean, no, if anyone went and sold because of just what one YouTuber said, you can't listen to one YouTuber. You can't listen to this one Twitter person. You have to aggregate all the information. You have to be smart, guys. Come on. So no, I would never do that. That's crazy. This is the time to not be in USD, guys. Okay. That's what you need to do, is not be in the US dollar right now. There's all sorts of things you can be in, but not the US dollar. Come on. Be in food. Get extra food. Why not? Its prices are all going to go up anyways. Get extra dry food or, unperishable food. Go buy things, supplies. Go buy. I just bought a bunch of my extra vitamins from GNC because I take them every day. They really do help put all the vitamins in my body, and I don't want to be without those, and I feel like the prices are going to rise. So I've been buying little things on Amazon that I've been buying a ton of toilet paper. I hate to say it, but it's true. I don't want to be like left without toilet paper. But I also want to be like, hey, when all the toilet paper runs out, I want to be like, oh yeah, I've been stocking up on it. I've got like 15 wheelbarrows full. Well, that's what the USD is going to turn into, toilet paper, So, don't be in USD right now. Don't be in USD. This month is going to be so bullish. I'm so excited. I'm stoked. All right, guys. So I just wanted to go over like just some things on some news and stuff. Like Coinbase is coming out next week, or no, in 2 weeks on the stock market with a ticker coin, and once that happens, I would bean burritos. Yeah, dude. Actually, no, I just need air freshener. That's it. Bean burritos are pretty good. For the digestive tract, they're not too bad if they're made naturally by you. But if you go to like Taco Bell or something, you might have a different issue. So anyways, so we got a lot of events coming up in April, guys. So I can tell by the events that are coming up through like a lot of my favorite projects that April's gonna rock. And so I packed my bags like a few weeks ago. I've been kind of slightly adjusting some things here and there, but For the most part, I'm just hodling strong, and it seems like almost everything's about to blow. You know what I mean? It really does. And no, I wouldn't go all in on Tether. I think the USDC is gonna eventually surpass Tether in market cap and volume. BCH, guys, you guys are really into BCH, huh? I think it's a good time to be dollar cost averaging into BCH. I would say it's a great time to go dollar cost average into BCH. So real quick, let me just go over this for real quick. Coinbase announced effectiveness. No, once Coinbase goes public, that means the stock market's going to have access to probably the main crypto company that they've heard of. There's two companies really. There's Coinbase and Ripple that the stock market's kind of eagerly been waiting to get into. You guys, this ticker coin I think it's gonna do amazing this year. Now, since Coinbase does not have an exchange token. All right, Coinbase doesn't have an exchange token, and that means this is basically kind of a substitute in Wall Street's eyes. Okay, now they've been wanting access to crypto, but it's too, not user friendly yet, and these people with big money, they don't want to risk too much, especially in a very nascent small cap market that it's not even regulated yet. However, once Coinbase goes out there, I can see this thing being, maybe not right away, because usually when something gets listed, typically I think it kind of dips for who knows how long, a month, I don't know. And then it starts picking up traction. I remember that's how I got into all this investing anyways. Spotify. That was my first stock ever. And I bought it right after it IPO'd, like the day, because of Robinhood. I downloaded Robinhood, got into Spotify, and price went down. That's where I kind of started learning. That was the first thing I learned. All right, so once this goes public, I would expect other exchange tokens, especially BNB and probably Uniswap too. I would expect those to blast off even higher. Like BNB's already high. It's number 3 in market cap. I could see it going even higher, guys. And then Uniswap token as well. So if you hold any exchange tokens, I would probably, because Wall Street's going to get first taste of this, and then there's obviously going to be some that trickle into crypto after this. This is going to be on the news. Coinbase will be on NBC, Fast Money, and all that stuff. Jim Cramer's going to be talking about it, and that'll give a lot of these people in the U.S., their first taste of crypto. And if this coin does do well, I could see they're IPOing at the very right time, because we're in a bull market. If it does go through a 4-year cycle, it'll probably end sometime maybe in November or September, sometime by around the end of the year. And by that time, people in the stock market will be buying this thing up and learning a little bit more about crypto. Especially, they'll be knowing about the coins on Coinbase. All right. So anyways, it's exciting. This is only in 2 weeks, guys. So, I'm pretty stoked on that. Especially, it couldn't have come at a better time. There's a lot of things going on at like mid-April or so. I think it's gonna just go nuts, the whole market, guys. Especially the Coinbase's coins. I've been saying that over and over for years now. Literally years now. I've been saying anything that gets listed on Coinbase will most likely manage to be successful compared to maybe other ones that are kind of iffy. You know what I mean? So anything on Coinbase right now is fair game. It's really kind of something that maybe you should have at least a few coins that are on Coinbase in your portfolio, in my opinion. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. That's it. So anyways, that's pretty cool. Yeah, if you want to go check out BCH, why not? Let's check it out. It's a good time to be dollar cost averaging. That thing is insanely low compared to Bitcoin. And if we have alt season, it might break out. And then who knows where it'll go. Because let's take a look at it. I'll show you. Against Bitcoin, that thing is so low. Take a look at the year chart. It's just gone all down. Kind of reminds me of XRP, except without the huge spikes. So it's even more like boring on the chart, at least. All right, so this is they just listed Bitcoin Cash. Hold on, let's go to another exchange. Bittrex, I'm sure it's been, or Bitstamp. It's probably been on Bitstamp forever. Yeah, it's been on there for long enough. And, oh, we want to go there. Oh, jeez. Now, I did do a drawing. Look at that. Oh, if it pops up against that resistance, let's take a look. Is it ready? It might be. It looks like it's gearing up to get ready to pop against that resistance. Let's take a look at that on the RSI. And that's what I'm looking at, the RSI. So, yeah, it already passed one of them. It's really just hitting a, this looks bullish, guys. So, yeah, it's just hitting this right here, this resistance. And thanks to Southside Play, if you're here, I don't know, but you did kind of like tell me about this the other day, and it makes a hell of a lot of sense. So I've been using it ever since now, the RSI and the support and resistances, because you were completely 100% right the other day about Bitcoin. Yeah, all right, so there we go. It just needs to surpass that. That could happen any day, tomorrow maybe. And then once that happens, if we see the other alts start flying against Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance keeps falling, that's a really good sign, especially even for Bitcoin Cash, which is it's on PayPal. One of the only 4 on PayPal that's being accepted at, what is it, 26 million merchants right now or something like that. That's crazy. That's crazy bullish for Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, guys. That's huge. But I want to see what Bitcoin, I had to look up IQ scores for my prank. I do have a low IQ because I don't know anything about IQ scores. But then again, that's probably, that's like people trying to control us and make us feel like idiots. Everyone's smart. Oh, they're smart in their own ways. And then everyone's dumb in their own ways. We don't have to conform, to an IQ. That doesn't define us, by the way. So I never paid attention. But I want to go to CoinGecko. I want to see what the Bitcoin dominance is. Ooh, geez. Okay. Whew. This thing, imagine this thing, Bitcoin dominance, dropping all the way to, what, 60? No, 40? Imagine that, 40? What if it goes low? What if it goes like 35 dominance? 35%. You think that's possible? Ethereum is about to blow, guys. It's about to surpass its all-time highs. Now, it is about to hit a resistance. Let's take a look at that one. I wouldn't sell it because it seems like it's really close. All right. But yeah, like I said, dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin Cash, to me, it seems like a very good idea. And it's very low right now, guys. It's so low. But you see how the relative strength index is going up. The volume's going up. But the price is still going lower. What does that mean? There's more interest, more active interest on the coin itself. However, the bulls, or the whales, the ones who hold a lot of Bitcoin Cash, they're just selling it in bits and pieces to keep the price low. And then what happens when they're done? What happens when they're ready for it to... What happens when they just stop selling? The volume's up so high, that thing's going to explode. and it might take a few weeks to fully, or it might take a few months, to fully get into parabolia, or a parabolic trend. Let's take a look at Ethereum. I've worked out so hard today. Oh man, I'm sore, but it felt so damn good. Oh, feels good. Spring is here again. We'll do ETH BTC on Bittrex. Bittrex is a pretty good exchange. It's old school. It's right on support, to be honest, against Bitcoin. So, and when I say it's about to surpass all-time highs, I mean against the U.S.D. So let's take a look at that. It's right up there at the top, and the relative strength index has come down enough on the weekly that this thing is primed. It's primed, and it's really just kind of sitting on sitting on support right now. It's really just right on that support, and it really wants to go back up. Now let's take a look at the chart, the price chart. See that? It's just so close. It wants to go. Now, you don't typically see green going up that much without some kind of pullback. So I can actually see some kind of pullback, but it might not even come down too much. But it is creating an ascending triangle. It actually just broke out of a bull flag, to be honest. Kind of broke out right there. So I could see it retesting. That's what it would do. And like I said, it wouldn't come down even that much. Because ETH has been flooded up the wazoo lately. And I almost feel like that was by design, to keep it cheap. Institutions are trying to buy as much as they can. There's not that much ETH, just like Bitcoin, but there's a lot more ETH than Bitcoin. But we're at a record as for exchanges holding the least amount of ETH ever. So that tells you something, doesn't it? I could see it coming back down, and so ETH carries most of the altcoins, guys, with it. That's typically what happens. When ETH starts going, that's when the altcoins go, especially DeFi and NFT coins. Well, especially ERC20, but most of the DeFi and NFT coins are ERC20 tokens. So yeah, I could see it totally maybe coming back down to, it would take a few days maybe. I could see it coming back down to not even that low, just $100 down maybe. If it even does that, it could vertically spike. We'll know tomorrow, I guess. So anyways, it did just close above the last green candle, and that's great on the daily. So it's really budging. I mean, it could even just spike up out of that pattern. You just get out of there and start making new all-time highs. Price discovery. But honestly, ideally, most bulls are going to want to see a retest to make sure it's safe, I think. I mean, who would want to buy when it's right at all-time high? Not a lot of people do that, or not a lot of experienced people do that. They don't want to, because you don't know when it's at resistance, which is all-time high is a resistance. That's a big resistance, because no one knows after that, or that's huge. So most traders will not buy when it's right there. They'll either buy the breakout or they'll buy the retest, and once they see it start going up again, that's when they buy. And that's what I would do. So, however, I just, I like dollar cost averaging and all that. So, but AMP has some good news coming. Tyler Spalding from Flexa and Robert Leshner from Compound are going to do an interview on the 6th. talking about the future of finance and DeFi. And I'll go and show you real quick. That's huge. Because what they're going to do is probably crypto loans and stuff like that together. If you didn't know, Compound, Robert Leshner, he has a venture, he's a venture capitalist, and he has Robot Ventures, and they did invest in Flexa early on. So they have a stake in Flexa. They probably have, a grip of AMP. Basically, that's the only way you can actually own any Flexa, or like Flexa is the only value that comes into Flexa is through AMP. They're not public or anything. They probably will. No, they won't. I don't think they'll be able to IPO because it's all decentralized. It's decentralized. AMP USD. My projection, I think it's gonna do this. It might come down. The whole market might dip a little tomorrow. We might see a little dip tomorrow, and then maybe the next day or the next day, we would probably see. That's when we'll see a lot of bullish activity. However, I have no idea, and I mean, all it takes is a big announcement or whatever they're planning on to really get the market moving. Goldman Sachs is about to offer Bitcoin and other, digital assets to their clients. That's huge. So I could see something like this, I can. And this is on there we go. On the weekly. It just really wants to budge out of that pattern. So anyways, AMP is doing well. AMP's been really accumulating for a little while now. Almost 2 months. Jeez. It's been almost 2 months. I mean, I remember when it spiked hard. That was fun. All right. Just finished FOMO selling. Don't sell. It was an April Fool's joke. Yeah, but I mean, like, seriously though, anyone who does sell because of a thumbnail, a YouTuber, that flatters me though. I'm flattered that you trust me that much. Okay, but don't trust any YouTuber. All right, just take the information they give you, see if it makes sense, but listen to them first. Don't just look at a thumbnail and be like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. Don't do that. Don't ever wait. Some people do this. Some people wait for a big YouTuber. I'm not a big YouTuber, but like a big YouTuber to come out with a coin video. And as soon as they see the ticker on the video, they go and buy it. They don't even listen to what it's all about, or they don't listen to it. They don't understand what the coin is or anything. So you got to be very cautious, okay? Like I said, aggregate all that info that you get. And if you don't have a lot of time, that sucks. But you really need to be careful anyways. Some people work, hard, and they work all day, every day. They don't have a lot of time to, like, research and stuff. So I don't know what my IQ is. I have no idea. Like I said, I don't think I've ever gotten tested, or I don't know. I'm not sure. I am smart though. I got really high SAT scores. Forgot what it was. I never really cared. They were more above average, and they put me in GATE, whatever, gifted and talented education or something like that. I don't know. It was boring, so I stopped. This is not boring though. Crypto's fun. I found my calling here. Okay, so they censored 1 hour of a podcast that was made this week where Kim.com explained that Bitcoin Cash was better than BCC. They don't want the truth out. Swan Bitcoin. Oh, you're saying they're Bitcoin maxis. No, Bitcoin Cash is in the top 10 for a reason, guys. It's been there forever. Like since I've been in crypto, it hasn't. I don't think it's moved out of the top 10. There's a reason for that. Some OG whales have a ton of it, and they've been holding it, waiting to, in the future, maybe spend it or whatever. But I mean, it's the next best thing, right? Bitcoin, and then you got what like I said earlier, you got Bitcoin, which is huge in the news right now. Everyone's starting to hear about it, and then you got cash, which everyone knows about. So you got Bitcoin Cash. You're gonna want to spend it, right? Anyways. Yeah, Kim.com was explaining that, I guess, and then on Twitter, and then Elon Musk, what did he say? He said, makes sense, or he actually agreed with him. To me, that's a sign to probably buy Bitcoin Cash. All right. Was the title? Yeah, it was April Fool's. April Fool's. Maybe I should just type that in because, let's see. April Fools. Yeah, because people just joining won't even know. YouTube. I like to have fun once in a while. Like Pizza Day, I remember I made a video a couple years ago on Bitcoin Pizza Day. And I used a bunch of different cryptos in a little storyline about pizza. It was funny. Let's see. Do you guys like the music? Let me know. All right, that's fine. That's good enough. There we go. That's better. Mahalo. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to live in Hawaii? Oh my gosh. Mahalo. Power washing. Do you live in Hawaii? And if you do, tell me what it's like there right now. Are prices insane? Or what? Roger Ver paid $1,000 to the person who posted the censored part on Reddit. You should check because the BTC Maxis was so rude with Kim.com while he was nice. I'm sure they were. I mean, they're pushing the Bitcoin. Look, the Bitcoin narrative is the only reason all our cryptos are going up right now, okay? Because it's still in speculation mode. We're just starting to see some utility. Okay, smart contracts are being utilized for DeFi to kind of introduce a new system, the new digital currency system. We're going digital. We're right now smack dab in the middle of a transition from paper money to digital money. Shane, I got you. Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. I was trying to get people, man. I know I was dragging it on, but dang. I did better than I thought I would. I wasn't really planning it out or nothing. But that's the last thing. If you watch my videos, if you've watched my live streams the last couple of weeks, you would know that going into stablecoin right now is the last thing I would do. The last thing. This April has a potential to change all of our lives. Unless you're in U.S.D. Then, well, it will change your life. You'll be very mad at yourself. You might go into a depression for not buying crypto sooner. You'd think we have an 80% retrace after this bull run. It really depends. There's a couple trains of thought. One train of thought is that we're in the 4-year cycle still. That's a tough one to figure out because we're in the middle of the paradigm shift. That was the reason. It's the reason Bitcoin was created in the first place. Cryptos were created in the first place. Right now, the mainstream is finally figuring this out. We're right in the middle of a systemic collapse of the financial system. which means that actually there's a possibility we might break out of that whole S-curve 4-year cycle thing. Now, I'm not going to entertain that idea because as far as we know, we've seen these, we've seen the cycles respect each other year after year. All right, just the same as it has the last 11 years. So I would expect that most cryptos would most likely come down a lot. But yeah, we might not see something like that's the thing. So right now I'm being safe in my mind, and I'm making sure I'm on top of shit. I'll tell you guys. You guys will, don't worry. I'll tell you guys what I think. Day after day, every live stream, I'll tell you what I think. I still think we're in a 4-year cycle. However, I'll tell you a little later in the year if I think that, well, this might actually be it. You might not want to take as many profits as you're thinking about taking because the dip might not last too long, or it might not go down as far as you think. You know what I mean? So that's something I'm aware of. I know we're going to go through a little bit of a couple cycles this year. Right now we're about to enter, so it seems, we're about to enter the alt season, like the second round of this alt season, because we've had alt season since the beginning of the year, basically, or since the middle of December. It's kind of, our alts have been doing well. This last March was kind of a really boring month. Statistically and historically, April is a very good month for crypto in general, for Bitcoin, but also alts just broke, alts just broke. Take a look. Total market cap, let me see. Total 2, I think. Yeah. Total 2. So crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin. Everything except for Bitcoin just broke a major resistance. And now we are in price discovery mode. Okay? Alts are basically in alt season. And we can actually take a look at this website, which kind of calculates if we're in alt season or not. I forgot what the website's called. Yeah, hit the thumbs if you like the music. Hit the thumbs down if I fooled you enough to make you mad. I'm sorry if I pissed anyone off, but dude, everyone's doing it. You should be used to it by now. Oh, I did buy I bought Pimon, and then I freaking sold it because I don't like it. I went into the Telegram, everyone's having issues with their packs. What's up, Robert? So, is it all season? Oh my gosh, look at this. It's almost like we can't even go up that much further, but we can go up to 100, and then we could stay there for a little while. The thing is, though, this month, I don't know how long it's going to last. I'm going to start taking profits around the middle of the month, probably. Taking little profits here and there. I need the profits so that I can pay for my taxes, because I'm going to have to pay a lot of taxes this year, unfortunately. It's not fun. Taxes suck. So I need that profit. And I've been calculating every day. I've been like, okay, we need to readjust this if it's happening. I'm just thinking way too much, but I do think this could be a life-changing month for anyone who's in cryptocurrency. I think the dollar is probably gonna maybe start going crashing, and I think the Suez Canal incident might have been the trigger for it, or what they're blaming for it actually, because of course the Federal Reserve is just printing and printing and printing, and then they're not really giving us much, but they're taking all that U.S. dollar that they're printing, and they're buying real shit. They're buying real assets, you know, land, crypto, gold, silver. So it says here that it's altcoin season. What is altcoin season? If 75% of the top 50 coins performed better than Bitcoin over the last season, which is a quarter, 90 days, it's altcoin season. So it says, yeah, it's definitely altcoin season. The top 50 performance over the last season, Luna took the cake. Luna took the cake. I like that because Luna is similar to AMP, but AMP's better. And so I think AMP will see its day, especially when DeFi comes around again. DeFi 2.0, baby. Soon. I'm stoked about AMP. I'm like super excited about AMP. Cake almost took the cake. Chili's, I have an emotional problem with Chili's because it lost me a lot of money when I first got into it. Holochain surprised everyone, you guys. Holochain just came out of nowhere. Everyone said it was dead, but there was a few faithful survivors who are in it, and they're doing wonderful now. They're having a lot of fun being rich. Engine has been getting a lot of attention lately. NFTs and gaming and all that stuff. Instead of Engine, I'm in U.S.C. I think U.S.C has a lot of gains ahead of it. It's just people haven't realized it, and it's also not on a lot of exchanges too. BitTorrent, I've never really looked into BitTorrent. Solana is up, and for a very good reason, because it's an amazing blockchain, and it handles all sorts of things, and people are building on it, and there's a lot. HBAR, good, glad that's going up. Glad that's going up because I think it deserves to. Hedera Hashgraph, very different from most of the blockchains, from most of the projects in the whole space. It's just a lot more different. The timestamps are just way faster and more accurate. It's going to be used in the future, and it's backed by huge companies. Cardano did well. BNB, of course, we saw that. Filecoin came out of nowhere too, and it just entered the top 10, I believe, this morning. You know, so we're going to see a lot of volatility. We're going to see a lot of projects being pushed out of the top 10. You know, a lot of projects kind of going out of the top 10, and then projects diving into the top 10, like Theta did the other day. Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, U.S. has a partnership with Theta, Ubisoft, AMD. Maybe what's that one that Alibaba? No. What's the huge company in China that does all the video games? It's the biggest company. I forgot what it's called. They might have there's rumors that they have a partnership with them. Theta did wonderful this month. I sold right at the top. I'm really good. And guys, something I noticed about myself, my best feature, my best skill in crypto is knowing the top through sentiment of people who are going nuts over it. When too many people start going crazy and trying to buy it and saying, "Oh, I'm buying it," it was a local top, I think. Yeah, Tencent. That's it, Tencent. Yeah, there's rumors, and I did a video on it like a year and a half ago, that they are, you know, with Tencent. So. But anyways, I put my Theta into, what's up, Dustin? No, I don't have, everyone's talking about Gala, and I'm starting to hear that here and there. Thanks for the super chat, man. I'm starting to hear it, here and there. I'm hearing about it, but I have never looked into it. Just like, GRT, the graph. I'm hearing it's, pretty awesome, but I've never looked I looked at the website, never really got interested in it, because when I see something pop out of nowhere into the top 100 like so swiftly, to me that's like I missed the boat. You know what I mean? I missed the boat. I really like to get in small projects knowing they're going to be good. That's where you get the most gains, guys. Seriously, life-changing gains. In the top 100, they're not really going as nuts as like these top 1,000 coins. All right, top 1,000 coins have the ability to just grow and grow and grow, and they just don't stop. And they give you like 20% gains like every day, on average. So, anyways, I put my Theta into Chainlink. I think it's about time for Chainlink to do its thing. It's been a long time since the Chainlink buzz has been going around. I think it's about time they put out some new news. They've been working on NFTs, I guess. They're gonna give out they're gonna allow staking pretty soon. They're gonna, I don't know, by the end of the year at least. But thanks, Dustin. $9.99 super chat. It's a gaming coin. They drop you NFTs. They just airdrop you NFTs. Let's take a look. I've been hearing about it. Let's take a look at Gala. It's warm in here now. Oh, I worked out so hard today. Oh man, I feel so good. Okay, Gala is Gala.Games, 182 million market cap, number rank 260. That's pretty good. See, those are the type of coins I want. Like anything over 200, dang, yeah, I'll pay attention to that, because you want to get in early, guys. You don't want to be getting into something when everyone and their mom is talking about it already. You know what I mean? You want to get into the quiet, low cap coins that you could see everyone talking about in the future. Not yet. You know what I mean? Like vector space. No one's talking about that yet, but that's a good one. My friend Triple Moon got me into that. Glad I got in. There's a bunch of them. What, JQ? Oh, Snoop Dogg, huh? All the rappers are starting to get into the game. It's funny though. It's like the older ones, the has-beens usually. Even though Snoop's an OG, I don't want to offend anyone, especially Snoop. If he's watching, he'll smoke me. Owned by players. Join the revolution today. Wow. How did I not know this was a gaming coin? Because these are going to actually go nuts. So you're right, dude. I'll write that one down. I keep writing more and more down. It's a $182 million market cap. Gala. I thought Gala was already like almost in the top 100 by now. So that's good news. Gala Games. 182 million market cap. Where can you find it? Probably on, my guess, it'd be Uniswap. Hopefully KuCoin. Real quick, I will actually take a look at this website, but I want to see where I can get it. Oh, dang. Let's take a look at the max chart. Not bad. That's a good dip to buy, it looks like. Kinda. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, that's a downwards channel. It might come down, somewhere over here, or it might not, depending, I think, on the rest of the market. That's how it goes. Volume's low. That means while it's falling and the volume's low, that's when you should be accumulating. That's the accumulation zone. No one's really buying too much. No one's really selling too much because they don't really know exactly. They're kind of iffy, especially because it's following Bitcoin. It's following Bitcoin. Markets, you can find it on Uniswap. Oh, Bitrue. Interesting. That's cool. I just checked on CoinGecko's exchange ratings today, and I think Bitrue got an 8.0. That's pretty good. I thought it might have got a little lower since it's kind of... It seems like, to me, it's kind of clunky a little. It's very low liquidity. That's what I don't like about it. But, maybe once XRP starts doing stuff, People will flock to the only XRP backed exchange there is, you know. So that's a good thing. You can get on Bitrue, Uniswap. I would say I'd rather get it on Bitrue, even though it's low liquidity. I could still set a buy order. And there's ways you can actually move the price down by setting sell orders, and then I wouldn't really do that. I've never done that. But I've noticed that you can do it on these low liquidity exchanges. But then what you're doing is fooling people, and I'm not really into doing that unless it's April Fool's. Unless it's April Fool's. That's funny, man. I'm low IQ. Low IQ. I never knew I was low IQ. Okay, Legendary Dave says Gala is solid. And anyone else say Gala's solid? Let's take a look real quick. I want to see if anyone else likes it. Vlad knows all about Gala. What's up, Vlad? It's been a while since I've seen you. Lina, I've seen people talking about Lina, but not too many. And that might be one of the ones, I will check that out, but that might be one of the ones that you want to look at, you know. Gala, I haven't heard too much about it, and it's still low cap enough. Like nowadays, 182 million is actually relatively low to mid cap, not even mid cap, it's low cap. It's crazy. I mean, it's mid cap, to be honest, because I consider low cap to be under 100. So I'd say that's low to mid cap, $182 million. I just bought a very low cap coin today, $12 million market cap. I don't know if I should tell you now. Art. It's called Ethereum. Item, but looks pretty cool, and it's got good people, smart people interested in it. So. All right, Coco's. I feel like Coco's was Piedmont. Man, I'm not into that, dude. Just because Leo Trades did a video on it today. The thing is, I think it's an anonymous team, and I don't want to mess around with any anonymous tokens as much as I don't want to mess around with anonymous tokens. Okay, so let's go back to Gala. I want to check out that website. Gala. I like the name too. It's like you're going to a ball, like a fancy party. Let's join the revolution. I like their wooden legs. That's kind of cool. The Gala Games mission. The mission of Gala Games can be best encapsulated in the words of our CEO. Our mission is to enable freedom for anyone on this planet through play. Okay, well that sounds kind of like over, or like that's like the Ready Player One type of deal. Gala Games believes that play is a critical part of our humanity, and it is our mission to use play to enable people to live freely. Yeah. I mean, if you want to truly live freely, you get away from all this electronic shit, but that's very difficult to do nowadays. Townstar. Okay, so Zynga. Okay, from one of the founders of Zynga. Zynga's huge. Big cell phone game company. The biggest one, actually. Biggest one. They've been public for a while now. Words with Friends. Oh, they did Words with Friends. Cool. Cool, man. Blockchain's the next evolution of gaming. Has the $148 billion industry buzzing with excitement. Yes, it is. It's gaming reimagined to benefit creators and players alike. Isn't it kind of exciting that we're finally starting to see blockchain being implemented into gaming? It's been a while, man. I was wondering if it was ever going to happen. And it is. It's happening. It's cool, man. I'm stoked. Now I got to get myself an Oculus. The new Oculus. I really want to check that out because VR is going to be out of this world soon. It already is, but it's going to be even crazier. And also with VR, I can imagine it's not going to be just about gaming, but we are going to, I mean, it is going to affect a lot of different industries too. Professions, you know, doctors will use it to train, you know. This is going to be like a real thing, and it already is. Like, remember when the Microsoft flight simulator came out? Actually, like, I think actual pilots were actually using it, you know, to learn how to fly and stuff. Things like that, you know. But it's all really starting to come together, and we're about to hit like the tipping point, you know. That's what the whole 2020 was all about, you know. That's what 2020 was all about. Okay. Sandbox Games. Is that sand? Let's take a look real quick. I want to see this, actually. Shit. Okay. And then, yeah, I'll check out a few of the ones you guys are talking about here. Yeah, VRA's been killing it. I've made a lot of money on that one. Okay. Reminds me of Sims. So it's based on real geography. That's cool. Oh, it's a long let's take a look a little. So this is legit. I mean, it's made from one of the founders of Zynga. And so he knows the industry. He knows what he's doing. And then now with blockchain, that just opens so many different possibilities. That's where things start to get fun, guys. Everything is verifiable, legit, on the chain. No possibilities of like fraud and weird shit happening, unexpected shit, you know, for the most part. That's pretty cool. Reminds me of Sims. Now, what can you do? Can you stake? Okay, you can mine from a node. Own and operate a node. To get a node, all you need to do is create an account, move Gala, ETH, or BAT it to your account. BAT, huh? Interesting. And then use the in-app interface to complete the purchase. Okay, so you buy a node, provide liquidity. Cool. It's on Uniswap. It's on Bitrue. Yeah, I've been hearing about it. Now, what I like to do is see what sentiment. I mean, people probably are going to be providing positive sentiment on this one. A lot of I could just tell already because I haven't heard anything bad about it. So let's take a look. We're not going to see any scam. Oh, it's a scam or like anything like that. It's going to be legit. People are going to be excited. I'll follow them. All right, I'm done buying nodes. This guy has freaking nodes, like 7-pack nodes. NFT platform. So all these NFT platforms are just starting to pop up. The one I'm interested in is there's two, Nifty's and Showtime. Those are the two that I'm starting to get interested in. NFT platform index offering broad exposure to the creativity unleashed. Okay. And oh shoot, this is another one that I like. This is a really cool concept. Good idea. It's an index, NFT platform index. They offer broad exposure to the creativity unleashed by Web3 creators. Mostly Engine and Mana, Sand, Super, Audio, Axie Infinity, Eternity, Gala, Rary, and NFTX. I don't know what that is, but that's cool. Now, I've been talking about audio for a little while now. I mean, ever since it came out, pretty much, I've been tweeting about it. And I think I've been live, probably mentioned in my live streams, and it's been doing very well. And I'm kind of mad at myself that I sold early. You guys, there's so much, there really is, a good reason I say hodl strong. Because seriously, you just hodl strong, try not to trade too much, which is something I impulsively do. I have ADHD and a little bit of OCD, I think. Whatever, like, you hodl strong, you're going to just basically automatically get more gains in a bull market. You're not going to have to deal with fees. And then, when you trade out of a coin because it's not doing what you expected, you're trading out of emotion, and then a lot of times, and most of you guys could probably like back me up on this, a lot of times you trade and then a few weeks later or, a few months later, it does something insane and then you feel like crap because you made a bad decision. You made an impulsive decision. So you got to just hodl strong up to your winners, to the ones you like, and only really choose ones that you really like, Don't just randomly buy coins. I do it a little because these low caps, if they meet my criteria, if I can check every single, if I could check every piece of criteria that I have on some of these low cap coins, I'll buy a little bit because they've been really boosting my portfolio the last, few months. So it trickles down. It goes Bitcoin. All the money goes from U.S.C to Bitcoin, and I'll show you this real quick. And then I will actually go and look a little more about the sentiment of Gala. I tweeted this out, retweeted from Theta Dash, this one. Or no, it was Rec Capital, but it was in his video this morning. This is like a flow cycle here. The crypto money flow cycle. It goes from fiat, all right, to Bitcoin. So basically, we have seen a lot of that. Fiat has been fiat just flowing into Bitcoin the last 2 years, the last year, basically. Bitcoin's only been going up. And now it's time for large caps to catch some of that because Bitcoin, it almost seems like it's kind of almost hit a local top because it's really difficult to look at the Bitcoin chart on the daily or on the weekly and not get nervous because it's like a straight candle up, green candle. It's like, and you're like, you know what? Every time I see something like that, right next to it, I see all these red candles going down, So anyways, they've made their money in Bitcoin. A lot of people have already made their money in Bitcoin. Now they're just looking to make more gains, maximize profit. So what they're doing is they're going to put those gains into the top, maybe like 10, 20. So I could see those just blowing up in the next, within this month, sometime in the next few weeks maybe. And then those always trickle down to the mid caps, which is, top 100 or so. And then those in top 200 maybe nowadays. And then those trickle into the low caps. But that's kind of how it goes. And then once people make profit in the low caps, they usually buy more Bitcoin with it. That's what most people do. Or they put some of that in the fiat. I would probably do a little bit of both. I would put more of my profits into the main ones that I hold. And then I would take some cash off on the side because even though we're in an inflationary environment, it's not going down that much. It's not going down that. It's still stable. It's still over a distance of time. It's still stable compared to the volatility of the crypto market. So anyways, that's kind of how it goes. I'm sure most of you knew that. But people buy low caps, they buy mid caps, mostly to get their Satoshis, a lot of people. But then you get the hardcore believers like me, which I don't really hold much Bitcoin at all. Because I think really far ahead. That's how I think. So we've got a range of different coins that are going to make it like tomorrow. And then I got some coins that are going to probably not do much, maybe. I don't know. For another year or two. Who knows? But either way, this year is a bull market, so most coins are going to go up. And then during the bear market, I think that's when a lot of these coins are going to just go away. Just go away, you know? And so if we do have a bear market, I'm sure it would be triggered by a possible announcement of regulations and stuff like that. It would have to be probably something like that, like stricter regulations on how you can buy Bitcoin, or even if they tried to outlaw buying Bitcoin in the U.S., you know, so that the exchanges would have to take all their Bitcoin. They would have to not sell Bitcoin on their exchange anymore, which right now it's unthinkable. But the U.S. could do that, and then the rest of the world would still have Bitcoin. So there's no way that Bitcoin could ever go away. But that might cause a bear market, you know. And while the people in the U.S. are like scrambling, trying to find ways to get it and stuff like that, you know. So I do worry a little bit about our government and what they might want to do, you know, regarding the crypto space. I don't know. No one knows. People don't really know what they're planning to do. Seems like they would, you know, try to restrict it to mostly bank coins, but there would be so much pushback on that. People would riot. You know, I don't know. I could see like a lot of angry people, pissed off. It'd be like prohibition almost. I bet it'd be like prohibition. Because people are starting to wake up. They don't want to be ruled by the banks anymore, especially now that Bitcoin's entered people's minds, and people can, you know, see that we're ruled by the bankers now, but we have a chance to get out of that system, at least on the surface. That's how we see. Now, I don't know who created Bitcoin. I don't know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. There's different theories about that, but anyways, that's the crypto money flow cycle. I think we'll go through a bear market. That's like, people make money regardless. So the people who are early, they make money in the bull market while everyone else is buying, right? They're selling. So that's why we'll have probably at least somewhat of a decent crash, like 50% probably, you know? Some people say that 50,000 is the floor now for Bitcoin. Could be. That might have been the bottom. Who knows? I don't know. So, anyways, I spent a lot of time on Gala, so let's take a look. Yeah, dude, I checked out Bitclout. I signed up, but I need to buy Bitclout. So honestly, I do think it would probably be worth buying a little bit, but you got to know that you might lose that Bitcoin, you know. But first, you have to have Bitcoin to buy it with. So, but it's backed by huge venture capitalists, you know, venture capitals, funds, and people are making insane gains on it just by betting on other people's futures, like the success of other people. So I looked into it. It's pretty interesting. And so everyone has their own coin. It's crazy. But like celebrities, no, I haven't been able to like fully set it up, because you need to buy Bitclout. You have to buy it first to get in the system. So, but you can't sell any of the tokens yet. So it's kind of like, it's like if you were in Bitcoin very early, it was very hard to buy and sell those, you know? It's very hard to buy and sell Bitcoin when it's not really listed on any exchanges. There wasn't any exchanges back when it first started. So Bitclout could be successful, you know, but you're betting on other people's futures. You're speculating on other people, which I could see being somewhat controversial, and it is already on crypto Twitter. People don't like that too much. At the same time, it's kind of interesting. If you see potential in someone, you can bet on them. Like Elon Musk, I would probably bet on Elon Musk, and the caps are so small in that on Bitclout on the platform right now. that you might be able to bet on almost any celebrity or anyone maybe kind of slightly involved in the crypto space and make tons of money. I don't know. So I'm still looking at it. I'm thinking about it, but I mean, I wouldn't want to miss an opportunity that, you know, was kind of similar to like being in early Bitcoin or something, you know? You just throw $100 in there, you might come out to $1,000, $10,000 or something, you know, someday. Yeah, I'm still in U.S. for sure. I am. I've just topped it off the other day, actually. I don't like Hyper. I don't like Udo. It seems kind of like scammy to me. Seems like it was just a pump and dump, but, you know, I don't know. It's kind of weird, like Howdo and then Udo, and I don't know. But I never looked into it too much. Let me know if you want to do a walk around on the weekend. I'm not too far. For sure. I don't know who you are, but that's nice, though. That's cool. I mean, maybe you can hit me up on Twitter or something, you know? Like, then I can see if who you are. It's really hard for me to, like, tell anyways on this. You can hear the birds? Dude, it's so peaceful. Like, I love the beginning of spring. Honestly, and like I told you already, guys, but Dustin, did you send me another? Oh, cool. Thanks, man. Dude. Dustin, you're like the #1 contributor to my channel right now. I really appreciate it. By the way, I only had like $50 cash. I was running low. Seriously, running low on cash because all my money's in crypto. And I had to take profits. From some of my cryptos today to get enough to live for the next month till the 21st. And so it hurts though, you know. It hurts because I know what's coming, but you know, you can't just have a little bit in your bank account. Like one of my best investments this year was, you know what? You know who was telling me that was a good investment, and I should have listened. I should have bought some. I just didn't know anything about it. Bearable Bull, you know, he was telling me. We were going back and forth messaging, and he's like, "Nah, man, like that's gonna be a good one." And he was right. You know, he was on top of it. But Dustin Dio left a super chat. One of my best investments this year was XEM at 18 cents before they did an airdrop. You got 100K XYM for free. It's worth 50 cents, which means that would be $50,000. So you free $50,000 while most were waiting on XRP. Wow. That's cool, man. That's what I like about the crypto space, dude. They reward you for being early and for making that little bit of extra effort to like sign up and do whatever you got to do. That's contrary to most of the crypto investors there. Most people are very surface and like, oh, I'm just gonna buy Bitcoin. That's it, and I'm gonna buy it and hold it, which is a good strategy too. It's worked. You know, don't tell me Bitcoin sucks and all this stuff when it made a ton of millionaires last year. And we were still just down here doing nothing. Well, last year was okay. But in 2019, sucked. Because Bitcoin was just doing its thing and then mostly up. And then everything else was kind of just dead. I lost so much money investing in XRP my first 2 years. Well, it was my first year that I was really heavily, pretty much all in XRP. And then, but I just kept losing money on it. That was in 2018. I don't know. So, but now I think the tides are turning, to be honest. Now is probably finally time to start dollar cost averaging with your profits from your other stuff into XRP. Now, that's not financial advice. I really don't know the future of XRP. I have no idea. I can't see it going away. there's too much money in it. There's too much faith in it by whoever the investors are. The big boys, not just us. Us retail investors don't really matter too much for XRP, but the big investors, there's a lot of money. If it's stayed in the top 10 while being the only crypto out there that the SEC has been slamming and just with like hatred, ugh, I think it's a show. Once XRP, once the lawsuit gets lifted or whatever, which will happen, I can almost guarantee you that. I can guarantee. Once that happens, it's gonna explode because it'll get listed on exchanges again, maybe or maybe not. I don't know, but at least people will be reassured that it's not a security, right? I mean, most of the evidence points to it not being a security. So, but I can't say for sure. I can't say. What's up, Dilip? What's going on, Alex? What's up, Crypto Joe? Okay, so XRP is against crypto laws. There's no crypto laws. Well, there are, but not really. So now we'll go back to NEM. I still don't have any. What's up, Future Trillionaire? Yeah, it's a show, I think, because we heard about this. I forgot who told us this. I don't know who told us this, but I've been hearing for years now that they were gonna do something to crash it before letting it go up, and I think that might have been it. But we all thought it was gonna go like to 5 cents or 10 cents. It didn't go that far. I think it went down to like 17, and then went up from there. But they did crash it, and I forgot who said it. I don't know if it was Bearable Guy. I don't know if it was Mr. Pool, Baba Cugs, Ripple Riddler. I don't know who said it. One of the Riddlers or someone. Anyways, but it kind of seemed to have come true. And it was the craziest thing is that Jay Clayton, he announced it on his last day. I don't know what that was all about. That was weird. Anyways, let's take a look at NEM. What is it? But it's high cap, so I mean it's got to be something. Whoops. It's high cap, and when you see a high cap coin, and it's been there in the top 20 or top 30 the whole time, or at least in the top 50, and it doesn't go above that, you can bet your ass people on the inside, they know something about it, People with a lot of money. And the more money you have, the more you know. You know what I mean? I mean, it's evident. The Federal Reserve is basically, they're the ones who, they can print as much money as they want. They can buy anything they want. I mean, imagine being in a position. They basically are like playing God at this time. If if money was to be worshipped, and it is to a lot of people. We don't have to have money, but that's the way the world works, unfortunately, right now. We need currency, If it was a perfect world, like when we lived in the 5th dimension or something, we probably wouldn't need money. Anyways. Yeah. And IOTA, too. I'm hearing IOTA's going to be good, too. Let's take a look. Where is it? Where is it? In market cap. NEM. I think it's probably in the top 30, I would say. Oh, top 40. It's so like unspoken of. No one really talks about it. NEM.io, it's its own blockchain. 3.3 billion market cap. So, and no one talks about it. What is it? Because together everything's possible. All right, one ecosystem, 2 blockchains, a world of possibility. Join the XYM exchange. Oh, it's an exchange. Okay. Trading competition. NEM ecosystem. Never heard of any of these. It's just its own niche, I guess. Group partners. These quiet ones are the ones you need to pay attention to. Kind of like Stellar. Stellar's pretty quiet. So, it still is not saying what it even does, so. New projects as of November 2020. See if I recognize any of these. MobiPay. Mobi. But to be honest, no, I don't really recognize any of these. Hey, Legendary. Thanks, man. Now, super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Now that I've sold all my crypto in the USDC, should I send it to my bank? Nah. Nah, bro. Honestly, all jokes aside, this is a joke, by the way. April Fools. All jokes aside, I probably wouldn't have too much money in the bank at the moment. I really wouldn't. I probably would not have too much money in the bank, to be honest. Just enough that, to pay your bills, and I would have a little cash. I don't, but it might be smart to have some actual cash, in case there's a bank run and cash becomes very hard to get. All right, let's take a look at Lina. But that's cool, man. I mean, $50,000 airdrop. Now, I wonder if it's relative to the amount that you had, though. Obviously, that's usually how it works. But that's a lot of airdrop, man. Damn. That's nice. Very nice. That's like more than a whole Bitcoin, which is crazy to say because like a year ago, Bitcoin was only $3,000, guys. I mean, like all of us, you guys, a lot of us here hate Bitcoin, or we've talked shit about it, but it's made people all around us rich, in the space. So hey, talk as much shit as you want about Bitcoin, but it keeps going up. So, bro, Walter, don't tell people that, man. But I mean, hey, that's sometimes people go to a park or like the wilderness, the forest. They bury their money, People will put their money in all sorts of places, The more creative, the less likely it'll be found. You know what I mean? He said, okay. You didn't say which log. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of logs. We will check out Lina. Stark Origin, man. You just really want to get my attention about Bitcoin Cash. Let's see. But Kim.com, is he really legit? Has he shilled any other projects before that didn't come out the way he said? Kim will launch a new marketplace that will use Bitcoin Cash because he tried the Lightning Network on Bitcoin. Doesn't work for mass adoption, but Bitcoin Cash, yes, he was explaining that on his podcast. Yeah, from my understanding, he's saying that the transaction speeds are like insane compared to Bitcoin. I believe it. Pretty much anything is faster than Bitcoin, or it should be at least. A deep state coin. I still don't like Bitcoin. Well, I don't like it because I don't have any. So I might like it more if I had some. Oh, geez, CBH. You just better hope. Never mind. I'll keep it PG. So we'll check out Lina since I promised I would do that. Is it linear? Must be this one. Linear? Is that the one? Wait. There we go. It's a mid cap. $343 million market cap. Linear.finance. We see a lot of dot finances, huh? So this must be a DeFi token, I guess. It's on the Ethereum blockchain. You can get it at Binance, which I can't do because I'm in the U.S. FTX. That's a big exchange now. I haven't checked it out yet. Can't really find it to... Oh, you can find it on Uniswap, but the liquidity is... The volume's enough. You could buy a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. So, Uniswap. It's on a lot of exchanges, actually. And let's take a look at the chart. Oh, nice curve. That's really reminds me of early Chainlink. Yeah. So this chart looks like Chainlink's chart when back in 2020, like last year, early last year, early 2020. Chainlink was just going parabolic. It still is, still going parabolic, which is why I traded most of my Theta for it. Yeah, I destroyed my arms. Damn, dude, I destroyed them yesterday. Oh, it feels good though to have those triceps activated again. We'll go to Linear Finance, check it out real quick, because I've heard a few people talking about this, but not enough that I would just ignore it. First cross-chain compatible Delta 1 asset protocol. You can trade liquid assets quickly, seamlessly, and cost-effectively with cross-chain composability. Okay, that's like what they're all saying. So, I mean, Linear Builder. Stake, build, earn. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. A decentralized application for staking and building LUSD, accepting tokens and other major cryptocurrencies. Build LUSD. Okay, I don't really understand that. Custom built dApp that allows users to stake, build, earn staking rewards, pro rate of the linear exchange trading fees, pro rata. Okay, that's cool. So you can earn the exchange fees. That's some of them do it, like Moonswap. When I was on Moonswap, I got rewards from just staking it. Every trade, I got a percentage of the fee, and that's gonna be what AMP is, gonna do in the future. If you're staking your AMP as collateral, percentage of every single transaction, and it all goes back to the stakers. But just a small percentage. But over time, it adds up, and then you're also getting your 4.65 APY, something like that, which is not bad over time, especially the more you have, right? U.S.C to be used. I mean, so far I kind of like it, to be honest. Weekly rewards. And by the way, if you're just joining, that thumbnail is an April Fool's joke. That will go from less facts. Yeah, I'm not finding much info on here, but it's like almost everything's about to pop. My patience is wearing YouTube channel.